Hello everyone, it's Angela from The Chaotic Life of a Planner. Welcome to my channel if you're new. Welcome back if you've been around for a little while. What a crazy month September was. I do not think that I am alone in saying that. So today is October 1st and I am definitely ready for a new month. So I don't have a weekly plan with me for this week because we were out of town. We left Thursday evening. You can see in my daily duo, I have Friday and Saturday where I laid stickers down and then did nothing. Monday and Tuesday, we were still out of town. We traveled back Tuesday and got home late that night. So let's see, Wednesday, which was yesterday, was just crazy, crazy, crazy. I decided rather than to do a weekly layout in my Erin Condren hourly life planner binder version, that we would just go ahead and lay out the rest of this week in my Erin Condren daily duo. My lighting is a little off today. I'm not sure exactly what the deal is. Anyways, I have quite a bit to catch you guys up on, so I may still go ahead and do a little bit of back planning for yesterday. I'm not entirely sure, so we're just going to see how that's going to work out. So the kit I am going to be using is from Sticker Me Happy. This is weekly kit 114, and this is sheet N1, which is the top priorities for the daily duo. And then this is sheet M, which is from the same week for the daily duo. And then I did use this kit in a weekly layout, so I have a few stickers left from that, but I also have a ton of washi right here. So I'm going to have plenty of stickers to use. I am not worried about that at all. I did use a Sticker Me Happy kit. Let's see if I can find it. Yeah, this was a Sticker Me Happy kit as well, and I really, really, really liked the way this came out. I just used the thin strips of washi right there because I didn't have the date covers, and that totally worked fine. So that's what we're going to do today. We had a great time while we were out of town. The weather was kind of crappy, I'm not going to lie about that. It rained pretty much every day, so we didn't get to do any hikes. And we were hoping to do some hiking. That did not work out, but it's all good. We still had a great time. All right, let's try this again. I just have a feeling that this is just going to be a big, giant interruption day. Anyways, let's see. Okay, so I'm going to mark off this. We did have a great time while we were in Anchorage. Like I said, the weather was kind of crappy, so we didn't really do any hiking, but we did go to Seward and take the kids to the Sea Life Center, which was fantastic. We always have a good time when we go there. We had a little bit of a hard time finding a place to eat, and that was primarily, due to COVID and restaurants only being able to be at like 50% capacity and all that good stuff. So that was a little bit of a pain, but we figured it out. We did some shopping. I will tell you that I had to, I'm trying to look and see what I did with my priority stickers. I think I did a couple different things with them. Okay. Anyways, we did have to change our shopping plans a little bit, and I, had planned that I was going to go and buy some new furniture for my studio and a few things like that. And then, lo and behold, the day that we were leaving for Anchorage, we got an offer on our house. So it was the family that had come back for a second showing. So that was exciting. So we are currently under contract with a closing date of November 17th, which seems really far away, but it is actually not. It's going to come very, very, very quickly. So I'm super excited about that, but it did mean that I had to change my shopping plans because the things that I thought I was going to buy didn't make sense to buy since we're going to be leaving, which I am definitely not complaining, not one little bit. So I did buy some stuff, not a ton of stuff. Like I went to Bath & Body Works, which I know you can have Bath & Body Works orders mailed, but their shipping is ridiculous. So I very rarely order anything online from Bath & Body Works, and they had their 3-wick candles. I think they were $10 off, so that was a good deal. I'm gonna zoom you guys in just a little bit. What else did I do? Oh, I bought Liberty some new bedding for the camper from Target. I can't even remember what else I bought, so it must not have been anything significant. I am sorry if you're hearing a bunch of background noise. They are finally here to install our new windows. They were here yesterday installing all of the windows, and then today they are putting up the interior trim. So it is a little noisy, and I am sorry for that. So anyways, it was a decent offer. We did counter, and they accepted our counter offer. And there's not really anything weird in the offer. They asked us for like $7,000 to go towards their closing costs, which, you know, whatever. And the only other thing was, rather than 10 days for their home inspection, they asked for 25. And that's because our home inspectors, we only have a couple up here and they're really behind. So that's fine as well. So yeah, it was all good. I'm really, really, really happy with it. Now hopefully everything goes smoothly from here on out. You never know. Being that I've never sold a house before, this is all new territory to me. I will say that the timing is not really ideal. November 17th is just before Thanksgiving, and I don't really want to have to pull an RV through Canada in the middle of winter, but it's going to be good. We're going to make it work. All right, so let me figure out how I want to do this now. I think we'll just go ahead and do this. So I have my AM routine up there. I need to get a sheet of AM routine stickers because I am out. So I'm going to be placing a Sticker Me Happy order maybe today if I can get my act together. Maybe I'll try and remember to add them to that order. So I do have Shauna's shop linked down below in the description box, which is right under the like button. So please do make sure you shop via that link. It is an affiliate link, but it costs you nothing extra. And also use my code, which is Angela10, to save 10% off your orders, because who doesn't like to save money? All right, so there's my to-do list. Mike has a doctor appointment at 2:05, I think. He's seeing the DO for some more OMT. All right, so he has this doctor appointment. Like I said, interruptions. There are many. Liberty has had school this morning. She's actually still there. Mike went ahead and brought her to school so that I could work in my studio a little bit. And then I came down. Oh, he brought the kids. He brought Lucas and then the little girl Scarlett that we babysit too. So he brought both of them with him. And then I came downstairs to film, and yeah, my battery was dead. So it's just that kind of day. So Liberty is at school. She is staying later today. I'm not sure why. She didn't mention it to me until she was on her way out the door. So she missed a day when we were traveling, so maybe she's just trying to make sure she's caught up. So school's actually at 9:30, but we have to leave at 9 to make sure that she gets there in time. That is pretty much it for what I have going on today. I think I'm gonna put this sticker right across here, and then I will find one of my YouTube doodle girls. I do have a lot of stuff. I've really been kind of dropping the ball, I guess I would say. Just because it's just been so crazy with showings and whatnot. So I am super happy that I don't have to worry about that anymore. And hopefully I can get my life back under control, because I just feel like everything has just been crazy. But we'll see. Okay, here is one of my doodle girls. These are from Simply Smith. I absolutely love them. They're so cute. I should have used my little RVs. I forgot I had the Planner CAIT RVs. Darn it. Alright. So I'm going to use her over here. So now that we are under contract, you guys might be wondering kind of like what our plan is. And we're kind of wondering what our plan is too. But actually, we are supposed to close November 17th. And of course, Mike goes back to work November 16th. So he actually did request to have what they call a leave of absence. So it would be 2 weeks he's taking. It'll be unpaid vacation, essentially, which is not ideal, but it'll be okay. And that will be so that we can get everything moved from Alaska, and then we will go ahead and our stuff will just be put into storage. From the moving company, we'll put our stuff in storage, and then we will... Our current plan is to drive to New York, where my parents are. And we'll probably spend the holidays with my parents. We're not entirely sure what we're going to do as far as a house is concerned. If we are going to build or try to find an existing house. It's really, really, really hard right now to find existing houses in the area where we're going because they're selling so quickly. So if you're not there, you might as well forget it. So we'll just have to see how that works. We've talked about, building, and if we build, then maybe we'll spend a few months this winter in Florida in the RV. We'll just have to see. Okay, so this is Thursday. So I have school, and then I have Mike's doctor appointment. And then I have my slot for dinner. I have my top priorities right here. I think we're going to have taco pie for dinner. And then I might DoorDash tonight. We'll have to see it. We did DoorDash last night. We actually did really well in, about 4 hours that we were out. So we may DoorDash tonight as well. We'll just have to see. I'm going to New York in October, so I'm trying to make a little bit of extra money right now to pay for that trip. And then I have my social media. Yeah, I think this is good for Thursday. So now we're going to go on to Friday, which is tomorrow. This week is just so crazy because it's like tomorrow's Friday, but it's just crazy because we traveled for a couple of days. Oh, Lucas's doctor appointment was great. He looks great. He does not have to see the pediatric endocrinologist again for 6 months, I think they said, which is really good. He's growing nicely. So far, there is no sign of any growth hormone issues that come along with the condition that he has. So we're really, really, really happy with that. He was 26 pounds, which I actually thought he was going to be more closer to 30. They're vacuuming their mess right now from the window trim. I am sorry about that. There just wasn't any way for me to get around that today. And then while we were in Anchorage, Mike went to the VA clinic and had a hearing test, and he was fitted for a new hearing aid. He does have pretty significant hearing loss. His first, 10 years he was in the Army, he was on M1A1 Abrams tank. And, when he went on deployment, they really didn't have hearing protection. So he does have to wear a hearing aid at the young age of 44, which he's actually had it for several years, but he needed a new one. So there's that. So that appointment went well. So it was a productive trip. Today is Katie's birthday. It's so hard to not be there for her birthday. Thankfully, she has some really good coworkers, and they organized a potluck for her at work. So that was fun. And then she's going out for dinner with a group of new grad nurses in her area. One of the other girls has a birthday today too, so that is fun. We got her a KitchenAid stand mixer for her birthday. She's so excited about that. Excuse me. But unfortunately, it will not be there until tomorrow, even though they said it was going to be there today, and it wasn't. My pen is about to die. I need to buy some more of these. I really like the Bic Gelocity in the 0.5. Like, I know everybody is loving the Sharpie S-Gel, and I like the Sharpie S-Gels too, but I love this one so much more, but I can't seem to find any other ones of these down here in my studio, and I looked at Target and I couldn't see them. So I'm going to have to find some more, which I have a bazillion of the Target S-Gels, so if I have to use one of those, I will, which is fine, but I would like to find the Target S-Gels in the 0.5, but so far all I've been able to find is the 0.7. I told you guys I have a lot. There's a bunch right there. There's another one, and then I probably have another 5 or so right there. So no shortage of Sharpie S-Gels, just shortage of the Bic Gelocity. All right, so there's my AM routine. Go ahead and put my fork and knife, and this is a Planner CAIT sheet. I've showed you guys this before. This is S18 from Planner CAIT. I have her shop linked down below as well, I believe. If I don't and you guys want it down there, I can definitely add it. So I have links to all the Erin Condren products that I'm using in the description box as well. There's also a referral link that you guys can use if you're new to Erin Condren. You can click on the referral link, sign up, a $10 coupon will be emailed to you, and then I get some Erin Condren points that I get to use as well. So win-win situation for everyone. Let's see. I don't really know what we have going on tomorrow. I think probably nothing. We have to take care of some house stuff. That much I do know. I'm going to use one of these thicker washes, I think. We need to get the garage cleaned out. We were supposed to do that the last time Mike was home, but we didn't get to, so that is probably what we're going to work on tomorrow. He's been working on some stuff outside. We have like some stuff in the yard that needs to get taken to the dump, like our old pop-up camper and just a few things, like some different trailers that we have. One of them we never even used. Somebody gave it to us. I think they gave it to us just because they wanted to get it out of their yard, to be honest, but oh well. So anyways, those types of things need to happen because it's going to snow soon, and I would like them to be taken care of before snow flies. All right, there is that. I can't see what I did with that. Oh, here it is. This is what I was looking for right here. Another one of these. Ooh, I forgot to tell you guys. So when Mike got home, he he had been telling me for like a week, when I get home, I'm going to buy you a present. And I was like, what is he going to buy me? I cannot figure out what he is going to buy me. Well, he did buy it for me the night that he got home, and I freaking love the present that he got me. He had been telling me, we'd been talking about getting a Traeger grill, and he was like, yeah, I definitely want to get a Traeger, but not until we move. He's like, we're not getting it until we move. Well, it was looking like we were not going to be moving until spring, so he thought it would be fun to surprise me with a Traeger grill. So we actually did get the Traeger Wednesday night, and then Thursday we got an offer, and I was like, oh, maybe we should bring it back. He was like, nope, he'd already built it. He's like, nope, we're keeping it. So I have a Traeger, and I absolutely love it. We cooked a tri-tip roast in it yesterday, and it was so nice. It has the Wi-Fi capabilities, so while we were door dashing, we put the meat in the smoker before we went to town to DoorDash, and then I was able to continually check on it with the meat probe and whatever using the app. So I was able to turn it off to the warm setting, keep warm as soon as it reached the appropriate temperature. It was so good. We loved it so much, like so much better than our old smoker that we used to have. Well, actually, we still do have it, and it is an electric smoker. It's like the Masterbuilt electric smoker, but we have to, it just requires a lot of babysitting. So it just wasn't working really, really good for us. So totally stoked about the Traeger, except now it's just going to be one more thing that I'm going to have to clean before we move. But it's okay. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and put in my routines. My routines on the weekends are generally, like my AM routine is generally not as many things as what I do during the week. Not that my AM routine during the week is anything, really difficult. So I still make my bed. I still do my vitamins and meds. I let the dogs out. And I still get dressed. And that is just because I feel so much better when I do that. Okay, there's that. So then I have my top priorities, which I still really like. So I'm going to go ahead and put my AM routine over here, but I'll speed it up for you guys. All right, there's that. I told Mike, I'm like, I don't know what I'm going to do when, everything, when I don't have my studio anymore, essentially, because I have no idea how I'm going to film videos when I'm living in an RV with 3 dogs, and I don't exactly know how many kids will be with us, but we'll see. So it'll be a fun time for sure. I actually don't even know how I'm going to do videos when I'm at my mom's for the holidays, but we will figure this out. Actually, I'm not going to do that. So I'm trying to decide how I want to mark church, and I think I'll just mark it like I typically do, which would be to draw a line. I didn't do a dashed line this time, but that's okay. And then I think I'll just do this one right here. I'm still going to go ahead and use my little church sticker just because it's so cute. So I think we'll put it actually, I'm just going to put it right here. So I think that works fine. I know Ben has hockey this weekend. I just need to figure out what time he has hockey. The land of distractions today. So many distractions. My mother-in-law dropped her cell phone and shattered the screen, so now she can't use it. So now we have to figure out how to get her a new one. She lives in New York. Anyways, we do pay for her cell phone for her because she's on a fixed income, and I'm happy to do it. But all right, so let's go ahead and mark Ben's hockey time on Saturday. Let's see how I want to do that. So I told you guys that today was like definitely a day of interruptions, and it really was. So when I started filming this video, it was Thursday morning. Now it is, I'm not even actually sure what time it is, 9:43 Thursday night. So anyways, I will go back and do some back planning. We did not have taco pie for dinner. We actually got a box of, or a bucket of chicken, I guess it is, from KFC, which it's been years and years and years since we've went to KFC. I'm not really sure why we did tonight, but anyways, it tasted pretty good. The windows did get installed today. I did get dressed, I did this, I did not do that, I did this, I did not do that, I did this. And then I had some things that I needed to get done, so I will go ahead and add that, and then anything else, like I did a load of laundry, so I'm going to write that right here. I had to find some paperwork, so I'll add that up here in top priorities, and if I did any Instagram, YouTube, social media stuff, I'll go ahead and add that here. And today is Katie's birthday, so I will add that there. I did find out that Liberty has no school tomorrow. I guess there's some kind of vintage fair at her school. I don't know, something. So anyways, no school tomorrow. I do know what we're going to have for dinner, and primarily we're going to be working in the garage tomorrow. So let's get back over to the weekend. So you'll see I did add this thick washi right here, which I absolutely love. It is so beautiful. So we're going to do church on Sunday. I'm not entirely sure how this is going to work because Benjamin is supposed to have hockey, but he did tell me today. So he plays right now on the elite team, and then the premier team has 3 players that tested positive for COVID. And it's not really a huge deal, except for there are 3 premier players that drop down and play on the elite team. So now the entire elite team has to go get a rapid COVID test tomorrow in order to play in the weekend's games. So that's fun. I'm trying to decide how I want to mark this. I can't remember how I marked his games last time. So anyways, we had one of 2 options, which was to, I guess I just marked it like that, to pay $50, I guess, at the rink, and they will go ahead and, I guess that's the only way I did it, give everybody the COVID test there, or we could find a clinic that offered the rapid COVID test and bill our insurance, but I think we're just going to have to pay the $50 because most of the clinics will not administer the rapid test unless you have symptoms, which is what I was told anyways. I'm assuming that is true. I did not call to verify, but it is what it is. So we'll see how that all works out. I know that my life is no different than anybody else's, but it just seems like everything is just one big giant shit show these days. So anyways, I know I have some little hockey sticks from Planner CAIT, so I'm just trying to figure out what the heck I did with those. I know I say this every week, I really have to get my stickers organized, which maybe that will be next week. We'll see. My husband goes back to work, I think on, actually Tuesday. Pretty sure it's Tuesday. Okay, I have no idea what I did with my hockey stick stickers. I must have stuck them somewhere, obviously, and I just cannot remember where they went. Oh well. All right, so we're just going to leave this here. And then he also has hockey on Sunday, I'm assuming. I guess we'll find out if they're not going to play this weekend. He told me today, he's like, what if the hockey season gets canceled? And I was like, well, I certainly hope that doesn't happen, but if it does, we'll figure it out. Okay, so there's that. I'm going to mark a spot for dinner. I did find out today that our home inspection will be next Friday. So if y'all could just pray, think good thoughts, all that good stuff, that everything goes well with the home and septic inspection. I would really, really appreciate that. I have a couple of leftover spoon and fork stickers from Simply Smith, so I'm just gonna use these right here. I'm gonna leave this one blank right now. I think likely what it will be is I'll be working on YouTube stuff right here, but I'm not entirely sure at this point. So we'll just go ahead and leave that blank. I'm going to add in dinner for Saturday. Tomorrow, which is Friday, we're going to smoke a pork roast on the Traeger and make some pulled pork nachos, which sound absolutely delicious. There's that. Let me put the sticker down. We are almost finished here. Okay, there's that. I'm not sure exactly what else we're going to do on Saturday. It is really, really, really warm out right now. Like today, I mean, today's October 1st. You guys, it was 69 degrees. Like in Alaska. I cannot believe it. I actually probably will mark off this section right here. Since it is so warm out, I've got to touch up some of the exterior doors that I painted. So I'm going to go ahead and mark that right here, because since it's so warm, it's the perfect time to do it. But I do need to buy some more paint, unfortunately. And then I'm going to leave this spot right here because every week I say this too, that we're going to go to the corn maze and we haven't done it yet. It's like a spooky corn maze now, I think. So maybe we'll actually go this time. We will see. And then I'm going to put a spot here and over here for Sunday. And this is because I have so many videos that I need to film for you guys since I didn't get hardly any in September. I really need to get them done now. Okay, so there is that. I think that's pretty good for the weekend. I mean, this is a weekend that Mike is home, so it's a little bit different than a weekend that he's not. So I'm pretty happy with that. I'm going to go ahead, add my boxes right here. I don't know why I didn't already do that. I did find some of these Bic Gelocity pens when I was in town today. I had to run into Fred Meyer and get diapers. And then I also got these, which these are a 0.5. These are a 0.5 as well. But these look a little different. I haven't tried these yet, but I will let you guys know what I think about those. Okay, one thing that I have tomorrow that I didn't know when I did this earlier is Happy Mail. I have a package from Simply Smith Stickers, which is actually sitting at my post office. So I just need to go pick that up. So I'm just going to go ahead and put this one, let's put this over here. Super excited about that. And then Mike and I are going to go to the transportation office on post tomorrow to try and figure out, like, I don't know, we've never done a military move post-retirement. So there's just some stuff that I'm not sure how that's going to work. So he did call today. They said we needed to pull a copy of his retirement orders. Actually, I think we need 8 copies of them, which we do not have 8 copies, but that's fine. We'll fix that. And then there's some other form that he needed, but we found that tonight. So that is not a big deal. So let's mark transportation office. I'm just going to write that we need to bring orders. So we're going to do that tomorrow, and then we're going to work on the garage. Like, it's going to be awful, but it's one of those things that once we get it done, it's going to be like such a relief. Such a relief. So let's use one of these arrows right here. Let's just use this one. And then what else do I want to use? Let's see what I have left. Probably just use one of these right here. I thought maybe I was going to use this blue one, but I'm not. We'll use this one. So probably about right here is when we'll start. And I think Liberty's going to have a friend over sometime in the evening, but yeah, I think that's going to be about the gist of it. My daily duo is getting like so thick. I absolutely love it. It's so chunky. I don't know if you guys can see. And I'm sure that some of you have chunkier planners than this, because I just realized I did not put this on very well. How is that off a complete circle right there? Oh, there we go. I see it now. Anyways, there we go. I love this cover. I did order the ghost cover that kind of matches it, but I think my ghost cover is the white background. I don't think I got the black background. I'm terrible at putting these on. I don't know why it's such a struggle. Okay, so that is good enough. So anyways, that is all that I have for you guys. Thank you so much to those of you. No, that is not right, because now look at, now it is down too far. All right, I'm going to mess around with this and figure this out. Anyways, thank you so much to those of you who stuck around through my bazillion interruptions today. Sometimes that is just the nature of the beast around here. I have my own studio, I close the door, and I still get interruptions, but that's okay. So I have affiliate links for everything that I have used in this plan with me. If you guys have any questions about anything, just let me know, and I'll see you next time. Bye, guys.